All right, I turned on the fan, but we're going to live with it. I just did number 8 of The Journey of the King, part 2 of the Time and the Gods by Lord Dunsany. And again, we get a real banger of a chapter, because the king said, like, I don't care about all this kind of being on a camel, a dream camel in the starless sky and the earthly void, and just basically not. I'm a guy of the earth. I want to live on the earth. I want to continue to live on the earth forever, and enjoy it. And people say, like, well, yeah, but then if you lived on the earth forever, you'd get old and older and older until it was just a horrible burden. He says, like, well, I don't want that either. I don't want time to age me at all as well. And the prophet, who he's talking, having a little dialogue with here, says, yeah, but if you did that, that might be great for a little while, but you don't have just a little while. You have forever of making merry, and everybody around you will die. And really, it's quite amazing how this goes, because it basically says everyone around you will die, their children will die, their children and their children will die, customs will die, the very gods that get worshipped will change, all custom will change, and you will find yourself in a world where you don't understand the jokes, you don't understand what people are doing. They will have forgotten your history, they will misremember everything, as they're worshiping different gods and stuff like that. You will be a man out of the world, and you'll either feel like a wise man in a world filled with fools, or the doubt will creep in, and you'll feel like, okay, maybe I'm an idiot in this thing. And talks about basically the rise and fall of civilizations. You will end up so old, so you'll be travel so far in time, you will not recognize the world anymore. And indeed, Dunsany gets like almost science fiction, like, of the people that are the creatures that are around you will no longer be what you recognize as men anymore. And indeed, past that, the world itself has this finite time, and will become, as it says at the end, then even these shall speak to thee no more, as they hurry upon a quest that shall never understand, and thou shalt know that thou canst no longer take any part in shaping destinies, but in a world of cities only pine for air and the waving grass again and the sound of wind and trees. So basically it's all gone. Like the whole world is, the planet is depopulated. There's no longer that earth and that trees and kind of that grass and the water that he wants. That wouldn't be there anymore. Then even this shall end, with the shapes of the gods in the darkness gathering all lives but thine. Like, there will not longer be any lives on earth. When the hills shall fling up earth's long stored heat back to the heavens again. We're talking about like the death of the planet. When the earth shall be old and cold, with nothing alive upon it but one king. It's like, holy crap. If there's ever been a better idea of, like, you want to be detached from life? Great. You will be here until there's nothing here anymore, and you'll continue to be here. Be like the worst horrific curse. But the king, who is very proud and very stubborn, says, pray to those hard gods still, for those that have loved the earth with all its gardens and woods and singing streams will love the earth still when it is old and cold, and with its gardens gone, and all the purport of its being failed, and naught but memories. It's just like, I don't care. I still want to live forever. It's like, okay, dude, okay. This is not what you would call a wise king. That is for sure.